I make the fatal mistake of getting a DUI. It's my one and only DUI, and I'm drinking with friends, and the situation comes up. We have to go to another place, and I'm like, yeah, I'll drive. I'll take my motorcycle. It's not far we're going, and sure enough, I get a DUI. Long story short, I learned my lesson immediately. I was like, I am never doing anything wrong again. This is now serious. This isn't just, slap on the wrist, underage drinking. As I've mentioned, you've got a list of things that you've got to do with any DUI. One of these things on this list was, hey, you have to do counseling classes. Do the screening, do the counseling. Pretty much by this point, they knew me by name. Mr. Divelbiss, welcome back here. What'd you do this time? They were kind of like, hey, look, we can't give you 16 hours this time. We've got to bump you up to 36. We know that these are small situations. You're in college. It's a party town back in the day, and you make mistakes. But look, this could very well become a serious problem. And I said, look, I get it. I am taking this so serious this time. And the hard part about this now, I had to do the weekend, get 16 hours done, and then I had to complete 2 hours every week. By this point, I'd also lost my license. I had to pedal my bicycle to get to this hole-in-the-wall facility, going through some fairly sketchy areas as a 18, 19-year-old kid, going, I'm just here to do my counseling classes at night in the dark, after school, after my part-time job, had to take off work to do these sometimes, and then to meet in a room. And now this is where, again, I really experienced the real issues that people had. And people were here now in the weekly classes because they had other serious problems. Because like me, this wasn't their first run-in for this. I got to experience some issues where people had great success stories. Our counselor was a recovering lifetime addict who found sobriety and got to explain some depths that I had never heard people could get that low when it comes to addiction. And then of course to see the success of hey, guess what? Now I've got a fingerprint clearance card. Now I can teach people. Now I can give, here's what happened to me. Don't let it happen to you. And it's so stressful and it's so hard. And again, those are the things that make you want to drink and be like, oh my God, I am so done with this. Let's go get a drink. And you really got to fight that urge. And that's what they help teach you, and they help you understand, whether you think it's for you or not. There's some indicators that you pick up on. You're like, oh, the fact that this is stressful makes me want to drink. Red flag. Let's go find a way to deal with that other than drinking and drug use.